Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Russo speaking for a new edition of PPC World News, the weekly, more or less, weekly PPC and CRO news from the world. Okay, let's start with a post by Lauren Rosler. It's about the automatic placements. Some weeks ago, actually it's a little more time, Larry Kim is a lot of is some months in which Larry Kim and other PPC professionals are saying that automatic placements it's not possible to set them to have to avoid click fraud in that field. And that's true, of course, and they are a little radical about that. They are excluding automatic placements and simply giving ADworld a list of white list sites on which their ads may run. In this post, there is instead a little more sophisticated method to minimize click fraud using custom audiences and remarketing, and it's a nice spot. I totally agree with the potential of automatic placements, and so I'm not completely agree with closing it 100%. Another interesting post from John Loomer about a new Facebook tool, Test and Learn. It's a sort of draft comparison, ADwords-like style. It's interesting, this post, and is explaining how it works and which kind of analysis you can run with this tool. Another post directly straight from Google about a new feature with whom you can mute ads from remarketing advertiser. It's much powerful than the feature we always said in Google settings, because they are muting all remarketing ads from one advertiser for 90 days. So in the previous version you could stop one ad, not all remarketing ads from any investor, from any advertiser. So be careful, be even more careful setting frequency caps and don't annoying your customers with your ads. Another post from myself, why I choose Miles Becker for ADworld Experience. It was reported to me by Jeff Ciaoo, actually, and I really thank Jeff for that. Jeff was impressed by Miles in an event in Maui, in Hawaii, where he showed not only an high professional level in Facebook ads management, but high generosity in sharing exactly his techniques. And he has a lot of experience in the field, because he spent 100,000 of his own money promoting his own business in Facebook. So he's not talking about something he doesn't know very well. Okay, let's go over another post, another interesting post from Search Engine Land. So Genia Marvin, Bing added a new segmentation wrapper at a group level, in which you can group level, even ads and keywords actually, in which you can see how your audiences are working. So it's a segmentation wrapper that shows how your audiences are working in that particular sector, keywords, AdWords, and group ads, and so on. So it's interesting, and let's hope Google will follow the example. Another post from Barry Schwartz. It seems that Google is testing reply time extension and average delivery time. They are automatic extensions, so no worries. Google is going to use them if they think you are if they find the information. So nothing really changed actually for the advertiser. Another interesting post by Merkle, in particular by Andy Taylor. This data Andy found seem to confirm that the exact match traffic is going to be a little more elastic. You know, the changing about exact match was made several months ago, but it seems from this data that is going to have its own effect quite now. So in the last couple of months. So give a look to your campaigns with exact match, just to be sure. Another post, another interesting post from Search Engine Lang. Bill Gates has rolled out his own fix for conversion tracking precision with Apple's Safari. About after intelligent tracking preparation was rolled out in Safari, and they actually added the ED of the campaigns after the URL to have it URL to have it better tracked by their campaigns. So a different solution from the one used by Google, but I think it should be quite effective actually. A test, a CRO test, on Behave. They did a test comparing the performances of two landing pages. One with a simple call to action, a button for a call to action, and one on the left with a button reinforced by another image, another piece of image. So I'm not spoiling which one works, but if you have a little experience in conversion rate optimization, you can spot it. Another post, an interesting post by Neil Patel on Kismetics. He is talking about what startup can learn from more traditional businesses, as if you can consider tax relief businesses as traditional ones. It's actually, I don't find really interesting what exactly Neil is suggesting here, but the methodology. He does a comparative study of the tax relief services, and it's quite interesting the way he compared the PPC campaigns of these businesses, and finds something interesting to learn, something interesting to report for every campaign manager. So that's all for this week. May the ROI be with you, and I say ciao, and remember to see the program of ADworld Experience if you want to come. The price is increasing quite rapidly, so if you are interested, don't wait. Ciao!